If you are ADHD and you have tried every stimulant under the sun, but you are just over the side effects, I want to talk to you about something that has no clinical trials on it. Yes, I need to be upfront about that, but it is Semax, okay? And the mechanism, it might help. But here's the theory, okay? Adderall basically just cranks your dopamine up to 11 and it hopes you do not crash in 4 hours. Semax works, it's completely different, okay? It tells your brain to produce more BDNF, and I know I've used this analogy before, but it's like fertilizer for your neurons. Basically modulates your dopamine and serotonin systems long term. Researchers actually published a paper in 2007 basically saying, hey, based on this mechanism, Semax could hypothetically help ADHD. Yes, it's not a trial, it's a hypothesis, okay? But the logic does make sense. Semax increases BDNF within 3 hours, it changes gene expression so the effects stick around even after the peptide is gone. The side effect profile, other than nasal irritation, maybe a headache in the first week, it is mild, okay? And compare that to the stimulant side effects like appetite suppression, crash-induced depression, and addiction potential. I mean, it's a very different safety conversation. But like I said, I gotta be honest, nobody has actually run a proper ADHD trial with Semax. The biohacking community has a lot of anecdotal reports about focus improvement, but anecdotal reports, they're not data, okay? If you have diagnosed ADHD and stimulants work for you, that's between you and your doctor. But if you're curious about the mechanism, I feel like we should do a study, right?